Today, I'm going to teach you how to turn any YouTube creator into your own AI knowledge base so you can ask questions back and forth. Now, I use this in my own business to work with experts and build out check sheets and ask questions about my own scenarios to personalize them. My name's Scott. I teach business owners systems to implement into their business to help them scale faster. So this is a really quick video. The first thing to do is we can do this with a free tool or a paid tool. I'm going to show you both. So you can get a free Chrome plugin called Grabbit, and then you'll also need a Chrome plugin called NotebookLM Web Scraper. So these are the two tools, and there'll be links down in the description as well. So once you download these two guys, you're able to take Grabbit, and I pinned it to my desktop right here, and you have to create a shortcut. So you'll come in here and you'll add a new shortcut, and it'll look exactly like this. So you click on this add button, and then I'll just show you what it looks like. So we're gonna do, you can change this to whatever you find best. So I'm gonna do left click. So on my mouse, left clicked, and then I have to hold down shift, and then it's gonna copy all the URLs to my clipboard. So the goal here is to get all of the content from the YouTube creator into an AI knowledge base so you can have a conversation back and forth with it. Then what we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll also download the NotebookLM web system or web sync, and that I also have pinned on my desktop. So now what you want to do is find your favorite creator who you think will help you succeed. One of the issues with watching YouTube videos is you cannot customize the information to you, building out your own questions and learning from them. So one of the top business creators right now is Hormozi, obviously, and I've actually been to his acquisition.com conference, which was great, but I didn't get one-on-one time with him, and it's something he charges $100,000 for. And I wish that I could have his brain in my own systems, whether I want to do copywriting or ask about lead generation or things like that. Maybe how to scale my service-based business or how to scale my education-based business. So in here, we already set everything up. So we're just going to see you have the Grabbit, and I should be able to just do shift on my keyboard based on the settings, and then I can highlight, and it's going to start copying all of these to my clipboard. So I'm not going to grab everything because it'll be too slow for this video. But here's 144. That's probably even too many for this, but we'll just do that. So that should be copying my clipboard. And then if I pull up Notepad right here, I should be able to just paste that in. So those are all of the URLs from his page that we grabbed. And now what we're gonna do is just pull up NotebookLM. So NotebookLM is just another AI knowledge base system by Google. It's actually really powerful and does a great job. You can use other things like ChatGPT and Claude, and I'll show you how to do that at the end, but this is just with NotebookLM. So you can add YouTube videos here, but the issue is you can add one at a time. So we just pulled 150 YouTube videos. Obviously that's gonna be very slow to upload. So what I can do here is grab this plugin, and then I'll just come in here and I'll actually select the plugin. I will select upload from URL, and then I will go ahead and paste all the URLs in there and import. And I selected my video. So you can see it should be working. And let's see how quick it's working. So we should come here and they're uploading. So some of them are airing out, some of them aren't, and they're just kind of going pretty quick. So you'll notice on the side that some of these were URLs that were not YouTube. And so it just kind of skipped them, which is perfectly fine. We only want the YouTube URL. So they're uploading there. And now we can start using this NotebookLM, and look, it's moving super quick. So the other way I want to show you how to do this so that way you can implement it into things like N8N and ChatGPT is using this tool. So I use this tool to grab two creators and I just downloaded all their transcripts. So let's go back to their home. So it's just called download YouTube transcripts. It's really not even branded that well, but it works really well. This one is a paid tool, but I liked it because I can have the actual transcriptions. So I'll go back into my account right here, and you'll see that I've done this already with two of the creators that I like. So I've got an Alex and a YouTuber who absolutely crushes how to build your YouTube channel. But I'll show you what that looks like as well. So we'll come down to my downloads and I'll get a full file. So this gives me, I set it up so it all imports into one massive doc. So now I can use this with any AI knowledge base possible. The only downside is it was paid, but it wasn't super expensive. I think it was like $15 for all of Hormozi, which is a wild amount of content. So let's grab NotebookLM again. So now we're back in NotebookLM and we've got all our YouTube videos uploaded. So now we can have a conversation with Alex, and this is where the power comes in, especially when it comes into implementing systems in your business, which is what I teach. If you guys want to grab the AI and GPTs down below, I have a free link for you so you don't have to do any of this, or if you want some of my other templates as well. So in here, I'm going to ask Alex, all right, so I'm just going to ask Alex, how do I scale my school course? And so I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and we'll start having conversation with Alex back and forth. So it's reading all of his transcripts. And again, we pull up his most recent ones and long form video, which I think is going to be the most valuable. It will take a few minutes, but while that's loading, or a few seconds, while that's loading, there's other things in NotebookLM that I want you to see. You can set up kind of instructions on how you want your outputs to be. So you can do length, custom. I like to customize everything I do. So I put a custom prompt in here and edit what I want my outputs to look like, because I want it to be best for me. And I always like shorter answers is a big key. And I'm just going to set that for now. And so now it started to pump questions, and then I can add in specific scenarios. And so this is where the power comes in, is you can add in specific scenarios, or you can really learn one specific process. Now, the advantage is most YouTubers educate on one thing. For example, I focus on how to systemize your business. Now, with this system, you can use other tools. So you can do mind maps, infographics. I actually really like the infographics. You can do quizzes. So it's really powerful. You can also listen to a podcast with Alex, kind of going back and forth. Obviously, I would probably just listen to Alex on that one, but the infographics are really cool and the slide decks are really cool. So we'll see if it loads really quickly, and I'll grab both so you can just see what that looks like. But NotebookLM is a really powerful tool that helps you build this and allows you to go back and forth with the creators. While that's loading, I'm gonna ask another question about what key systems would Alex implement into my business. And again, I haven't given them enough information about my business, but the whole point is you can have these conversations. So instead of watching 30 YouTube videos, you can really condense the information and get educated. So it's now loaded the infographic, and it's pretty cool, but it's not targeted yet. So how to make this more customizable to you or what you want that output to be would just be come in here and you click on edit. And when you actually do infographics, same way as you educate a knowledge base or an AI agent, is you want to give it a good prompt. So you're going to tell it to be concise. You're going to tell it exactly what you want your output to be. So something about lead generation, focus on frameworks, focus on systems, and that's how you'll really get the information. And the same thing with the PowerPoints and slides, is they all work the exact same way. Now, I mentioned earlier that we have those files, and you can take these same exact files and do basically the same thing, but now you can upload this into Claude or ChatGPT and have conversations with it back and forth, or build out your own backend AI agents and systems. If you want to learn systems like this to implement in your business to help you scale quicker, check out the Founder Systems AI course and community down below. And I also have a whole bunch of freebies, including the custom GPTs I've made for this that you can grab, and SOP templates and time studies. I hope you like this content, and make sure to subscribe.